Kemi Badenoch led by calling Frank HESTER's comments about Diane Abbott racist. And then Kwasi Kwateng, in one of the most eloquent expressions that I've heard in a long time. And Kwasi Kwateng is known for his intelligence and his ability to put words together. And so it's a great tragedy, really, that he was so aligned with Liz Truss's disaster, because he's worth so much more than that. It was wonderful to hear him today so clearly stating that from the evidence of what he'd heard, this was racist, but it was also vicious. It was an outrageous statement. And now Number 10 has made it very clear this is not acceptable. So now it's a matter of whether or not the money is returned and what happens to Frank HESTER. I think there has to come a point at which people who cannot see the hateful nature of racism are simply denied access to public life. And racism is about the impact of what is said rather than the intention. And you can't dismiss it as being just a joke. You can't dismiss it as being misunderstood, because racism is about how somebody responds, not what somebody wanted to say. And racism takes many forms: anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, Russophobia. And one of the great problems of our age is the number of conflicts that make it so difficult to negotiate our way through the detritus to try to identify why is it that we are so angry? What are we angry about? We're not angry about a race. We're angry about vicious individuals who do wrong. So call those out. But don't cheapen the debate by trying to smear everyone from the same background, from the same race, who speaks the same language, from the same nation, because that isn't the case. And it's important to get that, I think, on record. And it's also, as I say, a genuine pleasure to hear Kwasi Kwateng in a different context to the context that so very nearly defines him. And I hope he can rise above the Liz Truss association. I certainly think he has that capacity. And I look forward to hearing more from Kwasi Kwateng.